Oh my God.
All right, I'm posting on socials. We're live. Hi, live. I know that's not how we go live, but we got to
You
Are we
know,
post.
actually live? Or
Yeah.
we got the 10
you know
second,
what's
10
great
minute
is I
thing?
should probably like pull up Roll20 anything.
Probably.
Uh, got chat open.
All right. Now that all of my social Discord stuff's posted, here we go. Hi, I'm Austin, and this is Dungeons and Dracon Beams, Book 5. Oh, here's a little recap.
Uh-oh. Nope.
Nope. Nope. Book 5. Welcome back to
Five.
Technical
Welcome. Here we
Difficulties.
are. Why isn't coming up? This isn't good.
You got this, buddy.
Yeah,
I believe
that's
in you.
fine.
Boom.
We're professionals.
I'm going to delete that. That's the first step. Just
Mhm.
start from the beginning. Just start from the
Good.
beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Easy.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first step.
At least you know things haven't changed here.
Oh,
Good morning, Ocean Grove. I'm Donna Stanton at SOC News Channel 12. A string of bizarre occurrences have happened over the last few weeks, possibly leading to the death of 2 victims at Ocean Grove's 5-star luxury hotel, the Windsurf. Bystanders reported the top 6 floors collapsed yesterday evening, and eyewitnesses reported seeing strange pulsing lights and noise before an explosion occurred that shattered windows at the hotel and nearby residences. The aftershocks could be felt for multiple city blocks. Some witnesses speculate foul play, but the OCPD representative, Captain Paradisi, issued this statement via their website, dndbpod.com. He claims, quote, "The tragic explosion was caused by a gas leak. The 2 people whose lives were lost were seen attempting to break windows on the upper floors before the explosion occurred." After extensive investigation, OCPD detectives do not suspect foul play. They believe these 2 individuals were trying to release the gas. Ocean Grove City Works is under investigation for gross negligence, as the gas leak is only the latest in a string of hazardous conditions created through negligence and poor maintenance reported in the last month. Other incidents include a structure collapse during hospital renovations. CityWorks approved construction but overlooked a weakness in a load-bearing wall which caused a catastrophic collapse. And several local restaurants receiving A and B ratings during health inspections that follow-up investigations determined were not up to health code.
Want to know what I think about this city? It's going to crap. I've been writing letters to the mayor for weeks. They had fireworks going off before Z-Splash opened. They didn't tell anybody. It's keeping us up all night. And then the streetlights go haywire, and no statement is issued. My coworker's son crashed his car during that in the middle of Park and 7th. I would like to know why everything went haywire. Give us an update. What happened? And then they're wasting our taxpayer money on this festival. This town isn't a theme park. Stop it. We have better issues to spend money on. And during this festival, JJMC shows up, and he's gonna get in the dunk tank. Come on now. His goons came over there, fixed everything, broke the glass, so he didn't get his perfect hair wet. Ridiculous. And while all this is happening, we have kids in the woods setting fires, and the police are nowhere to be seen. They're probably busy getting donuts somewhere, just sitting around doing nothing like normal. Mayor Adams, get it together.
In other news, Fort Perrin was attacked, but not by humans. Sources on the scene who wish to remain anonymous tell us that the exterior wall was destroyed by what they claim was an African elephant, and hoots from what sounded like a large ape could be heard between rounds of gunfire. Our team reached out to Fort Perrin's media representatives, but they have declined to give any statement at this time. This is one of dozens of reported animal incidents during the last month, including an incident downtown where multiple 911 calls were made to report a rhinoceros running down alleyways. An orangutan sighting near the observatory shortly before it suffered an internal collapse due to aging infrastructure, and a truck driver that filed an insurance claim stating a gorilla stole their vehicle. Where are these exotic animals coming from? The gardens continue to assure authorities that all of their animals are accounted for, and no animal rights activist groups have claimed credit for these incidents. For now, this remains a mystery. Lastly, before the break, a local tragedy has occurred at Ocean Grove's favorite breakfast spot. Ricky Bunza Bakery's namesake was shot last week and is still in the hospital in critical condition. While doctors state this is serious, they are planning to try a new technology with the financial backing of a local community outreach program, The Sharing. The Sharing specializes in...
Ugh, the handsome man there with his cheekbones right in the front of his face, just out there doing
Those
things.
squinty, suspicious eyeballs.
Does have suspicious eyeballs.
Yeah, but you know what? He's all good. Love the guy and his pinwings.
Yeah. It's important. You gotta show the love to the penguins. We've become too powerful, and because it's in Georgia, they don't know what to do with the snow.
Yeah, it's coming. Oh no, it's over. And then everybody's just packed down in the snow in our wake.
It's true.
We've taught them. We've educated. We've done the work.
It's true. I feel like we are the gentle snowplow for the lovely Southerners of Atlanta.
Gentle snowplow. Yes, they're known for their gentleness. They're known for not doing anything to it. Gentle snowplows.
Yes.
I love it.
Well, Stephen, speaking of other things we love, in addition to snowplows, I just want to say that the people helping out with the disaster efforts this morning, big kudos to them, right? Huge kudos. Yeah. They are absolutely coming through in a time when the city really, really needs them. And yeah, just sending kudos out to them.
Yeah, the Sharing is the ones leading that, right?
It is. Yeah, that's them. So they've got volunteers out there doing all the good stuff, hitting water and food, giving support to our first responders. Very, very important. They've even put crisis pop-up centers out there, and they did it within an hour. They got that stuff up and running really, really fast. And they're even, I think I heard, it getting housing set up for people who are affected by the gas leak. So it's all these different parts.
Holy cow. They're just throwing money out every which way.
I guess you run enough charity car washes and beach bashes, you've got the money to do it. And hey, they're putting it in the right place.
So I know they have a bunch of money, which is fine. But is there a way for normal people to help out these folks?
Yeah, for those of us not at the beach right now, those of us maybe on our snowplows, there is. Now, I will admit, it's going to sound a little silly when I tell you this, but it is a real donation link where you can send it, and it is milkyourfriends.com.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
Right? I saw that, and I had to donate.
Yeah, I'm on my way. I'm doing it. Let's go.
I'll say, along with that, as an extra special thing, I have decided to give out free passes for the week to Midnight Swan for anyone who needs to get around in these tough times. It's the least I could do.
Excellent. Love it.
All right, TikTok. Today I'm going to show you what I did to mod my X-Men 97 machine, which you can see here has RetroArch and Big Blue and Yoga Flame on it. Okay, so we're going to get started here in just a minute, but I did want to say thank you so much to all of my followers. It really means the world to me that you still come to this. Fuck! Oh, fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, it hit that hotel. Holy shit, the breeze, ocean breeze, wind, surf, whatever the fuck. Oh my god. What the fuck, I gotta call 911, I gotta do something.
And that's the real issue. They want us to believe an explosion that affected 4 city blocks away from the windsurf was caused by a goddamn gas leak. Not me. I'm not believing that bullshit. This was an attack. I'm sure they would blame it on another country, except they don't want the big daddy prez breathing down their necks trying to figure out why. None of that corrupt shitbag would or could do anything about it. POTUS, more like P-O-S. Anyway, I'm taking calls from you red, white, and blue snowflakes who are sucking the teat. Tell me why I'm wrong, and I'll tell you why your blind ass will be the first to go. First caller, you're on. What's up?
Hey, this is Tim, and I'm an Ocean Grove native. First time, long time, happy to be here. Listen, I hear your points, but why are we so focused on the negative? What happened was horrible, but you're just spreading these rumors and it's causing more hate. What you should be doing is focusing on the people that we know are trying to do good and help the situation. Organizations like The Sharing. They're on the front lines
Oh,
with
The
everything,
Sharing?
and
You want to talk about The Sharing? Those people are the first ones you should be watching out for. It's not a coincidence their name keeps getting brought up.
because they're doing the most for the city in their time of need. You have them all wrong. Why would they be reaching out to help people if they were the ones who hurt them? When people do good in this world, they shouldn't be persecuted and scrutinized for it. They should be commended. Even Mr. Beast has endorsed them. I hear they are already in talks to get him here to help raise money for the victims.
Of course they are, because they want to recruit him. That's what they do. They fill their ranks with the people that society clings to and then use them to push their agendas, slowly brainwashing you sheeple. I mean, don't you see The Sharing sends the same people to all those events? How is it that our current chief of police, Hendrik Chapman, is always the first one on the scene at these disasters? Shouldn't he be pushing pens and papers or be addressing the public with more lies? And then there's Joan Reese, once a small attorney representing struggling animal rescues. Then she started making appearances at all the disasters, and now she's in the running for Ocean Grove's district attorney. She donates every month to Sharing charities and leads prayers for AA meetings. The meetings that just so happen to be founded by Sierra Rose, the former police chief who just up and disappeared like Harold Holt. She was also a known Sharing affiliate.
You don't know what you're talking. Joni is a treasure.
Joni, huh? Sounds like you know her then. Do you know Marty too? No one seems to be talking about her son who just mysteriously vanished a couple months back. Why didn't she spend more than 5 minutes looking for him? Why didn't anyone look for him? Is that a coincidence too? This is what I'm saying these people are put in place to make you feel. Like they're doing the right thing when really they're there to make themselves look good so you support the cause. They're called crisis actors, and now they're bringing in Mr. Beast because he pulls in 100 million views a video, and people will eat up what he says. I wouldn't be surprised if they get that nitwit sitting in the White House next. That will really speed up their plans.
I can't tell you my name or where I am, but know that everyone is in really, really big trouble. Yeah, even you. I know this sounds totally insane, but aliens are real. They're here. It's just so much worse than you can imagine. They took me and this alien, they call themselves Yeerks. It crawled into my brain. It was horrific. You can't begin to imagine how horrible it is. I couldn't speak or move or think without that thing there. It mocked me, pulled out every awful breakup and every mortifying moment. The dark memories of sitting in that hospital watching my dad die. They played those memories every day, mocked me, and there was nothing I could do to stop it, to stop listening. They'll take you, right off the streets even. That's how they got me. I was at a beach event with a guy I was seeing, and then we walked to the secret meeting of the inner circle. We heard things we shouldn't. The next thing I knew, they were holding my head and in that slimy, roiling water, and then I was living a nightmare. For months, I was trapped in my own mind, except for a short stint every 3 days where I was caged like an animal, like cattle. That's how they think of us, nothing more than meat for their production plant. But I got out. I escaped because these other aliens, the Yeerks call them Andalites. Well, they call them Andalite scum, to be precise. The Andalites, they attacked the construction zone for the pool where I was assigned. It looked like a movie set after the enemy plane dropped a bomb in the middle of town, and I can't be sure, but I think the Windsurf Hotel was them too. They had plans for a Candrona generator. They're the closest thing we have to a good guy here, I think. I hope. They at least helped me escape, and that's why I'm recording this, to tell you, to warn you. You cannot let them catch you. Fight back with everything you have. You can't trust anyone, not anyone, and do not go anywhere near the sharing.
Yay, there's that.
I need a minute. That was really good.
Chat, that was everybody's first time seeing that.
Austin, you're so wholesome.
What'd I do?
There's that.
So, yeah, what'd you guys think?
That
It
was
was
really
extremely
cool.
good. Yeah.
That was cool as hell. There's some talented freaking people in there.
Oh yeah.
You're right, Alex. You're right. Such as Bob Magoo. You can find him at Tales by Bob on Instagram. He writes books, get this, about rednecks doing wizard things with meth. So check that out. Steven Adams, at Steve H&H on Instagram. He's an artist, podcast, and streamer. He does podcasts such as Those Were the Days, 24 FPS Presents, and Horseshoes and Hand Grenades. You can find his channel link through his Instagram, but his Twitch is twitch.tv/2dorkstv. Steph Krugnola, at Kruggles on Instagram. She does All That Glitters, Swoontown Soccer Podcast, along with her husband, Mike Krugnola, at Future X Skeleton, All That Glitters, and the Swoontown Soccer Podcast as well. Emily Swan, at a swan named Emily all across the internet. She does the Curated Circus, Doodle Crew, Art Corner, Surprise Attack Book Club, 2 other secret projects that might be coming out later this year, maybe even 3. Tim Lowe, at 2Lime. He does Horse Girls, Late Starters, Animorphs Anonymous. He's been on The Way We Haunt Now. Help me. There's another one.
Nope, that's the one.
That's it. That's the one. And he's immortalized in Animorphs fandom. Find out. Find out yourself. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell.
In the graphic novel?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's been released for years, bud.
Oh, yeah. I still like to keep his secrets.
Well, Chris Grind doesn't.
Oh, yeah. Go get the issue. Is it issue number 3? 2 or 3?
2, I think?
2.
I think it's 2.
Go get issue number 2 of the Animorphs graphic novel and see Tim in it, and he'll sign it for you.
Nope, I lied. You're right, Austin. It's 3 because it's in the woods with
The
Tobias,
wolf
with the guy
ones.
with his nice shirt, and then the Horcrux coming out. You're right. It's 3.
Go get the 3rd Animorphs graphic novel if you want to see Tim in it and get it signed
Just
by him.
get them all in case we're wrong. Buy all 5. Call
That's
it good.
6.
6. He got back to Jake. Buy all 6.
Buy all 6. You can find most of these wonderful people and amazing projects at airtimefornonsense.com. That's right. We banded together and made a network. Go check it out. It's cool. You can grab merch, follow our socials, see our schedules, and join all the Discords so we can talk to you and pick your brain. Because sometimes people even live chat the episodes, and that's fun. So be there or be somewhere else. If you're here in the live stream right now, this is going to be an amazing week for you for Airtime for Nonsense, because Tuesday you got an all-new episode of All That Glitters drops. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry. Get your all-new episode of All That Glitters. It's a true crime. Hang on. Get your true crime fix with a little bit of glit, and nobody on that podcast told me to say that, so don't hold it against them.
Good.
I'm holding it against you, though.
Yes.
That's okay.
He finally found the glit, you guys.
Yay, Austin! He turned it on.
It's been a cold case for years.
I heard that the glit was made up.
Dude, same. But you just gotta push through. Wait.
Keep investigating.
Yeah. Keep figuring it. Use the clues.
You get there, buddy.
Taking it right to the top.
You got to use, never mind, I'm done with this joke. 2 for Tuesday. The Curated Circus is also dropping some Patreon content. Last week, they just had an interview with Swan that you should check out. I haven't seen it, but she does good shit. Oh. Then, Friday, the newest episode of Late Starters drops with Jenna as the special guest.
Yeah.
And she's playing more than the Pokedex this time, but she's also playing the Pokedex. Does anybody else have some announcements that they want to talk about?
Are you done with the week?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm just really scared because it really feels like you're waiting for someone to announce like a pregnancy or something, and I'm just really, really
that's
nervous.
What it seems like.
I'm
What
wondering
is
if I've
happening?
forgotten something. Yeah.
All right, guys. Sorry. Me and Tim were
I knew
pregnant.
it. I fucking knew it. He's been acting so weird and having so many cravings.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
been sick
glowing
every
too.
morning. Yeah.
Glowing.
Oh,
Tim
wait.
keeps
He's got.
making pickles. Tim keeps taking the pickles.
Wait, Tim's got the baby in him?
Yeah, that's what
wait.
we determined.
Did you have
That's
the
how
baby
it works.
too?
We're
Twins.
having twins.
That's not how twins
Not how
work.
twins work.
They're not in. They're infraternal twins. They're feral twins.
They're strictly
They would
fraternal
be-
twins.
They're friends. They're friends,
Sure
but
you're
it's
not
spelled
reproducing
F-R-I.
by budding.
Okay, no,
How
but
about-
does science have a term for this? Because couldn't you in vitro couldn't you split it?
Asexual.
I don't know. Maybe I
That's
don't know
not
enough
bad.
science to figure this
They-
out. But
like seahorses.
They would.
It doesn't
They
matter.
would definitely need to have a uterus.
yeah, that part I know that. I'm just saying, if there's two twins born by separate mothers, are they the same? It's
We're so
That's not
entwined.
it's not twins. Yeah, you're right.
It's not twins.
Me and Tim are so entwined that you to us
Gross.
is us.
Are entwined.
You to us. You to us.
I got that. I was just giving you a
Yeah,
second
we-
pun to follow up the uterus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
uterus twin.
You are us. There you go. Like Toys R
We
Us.
bought it.
What, pray tell, is a ute?
I think
that
it's an
someone from the
animorph.
Yukon?
No, I think it's a alien that can take over your brain. This is stupid. I do also want to, I guess, give a shout out to the D&D Patreon for January, because we dropped an early release of a new live play podcast using the Avatar Legends system, powered by the Apocalypse. And it's GM'd by Alex. It's GM'd by Alex. She absolutely killed it. It's got drama, it's got comedy, but most of all, it's got secrets. And that's all I got. I know it's a lot. If you forget it, go to airtimefornonsense.com. Okay. Now we're going to get into the episode again with some prologue. So our cast members here are going to do some recordings, some monologues. Who want to go first? Well, you don't have a choice because I have it in an order. Alex.
I knew it. I knew you were going to make me go first. All right. You ready? No, dude, like this, Cameron exclaimed before launching into a series of quick ducks and poetic sweeps. He moved in rhythm with the music with an ease that I was envious of. Next to him, Aximili was in his strangely chimeric human form, tried to copy the movements that Cameron had done. He was less than successful. While his arms almost resembled something vaguely like what Cameron had done, he seemed unable to focus on what his feet were doing at the same time, and his left heel crossed over his right foot, catching his toes, and he toppled to the ground with an aggressive expulsion of air. "Oh shit, Max, you good?" Cameron rushed over to offer him a hand up. "I am not sure I am ready for this human dance," he said, with an edge of annoyance to his voice. "We should get some rest so we can focus on the mission at hand instead of fooling around," he snapped at Cameron. "No way, Max, this is very important," he argued back, trying to lighten the mood. "Almost as important as the big mission tomorrow." I glanced at the clock. 1:13 a.m. That's right, tomorrow. Mere hours ago, we had nearly destroyed the planet and caused a mass extinction event, and now, here we are, back home. I was sitting on the couch with a book balanced on my thighs, pretending to read, but truly just watching Cameron try to get Aximili up to speed on what he needed to know before the big dance. Life is surreal. "This has no bearing on the future of war and your planet," Aximili scolded Cameron. While I am no expert, it seemed Cameron had pushed Aximili in a way that he didn't want to be pushed. Cameron just smiled his crooked smile and grabbed Aximili's hand, pulling him awkwardly to his feet. "Come on, man, you have to lighten up a little." "I believe you may need to take things more seriously, Cameron. This is unbecoming of a warrior." Aximili, having been hauled up, had found himself standing too close to Cameron and was giving the impression that he was in his face. Combined with the words, I knew how that would land with Cameron. Cameron opened his mouth to reply, his eyebrows drawn together in anger. "It's math," I interjected. They both turned to stare. That statement had come out of left field. The tension wasn't completely gone, but I had made my opening. I shut my book with a gentle thud and let it slide onto the couch as I stood up. Cameron's shoulders were still drawn up, like the hair on his polar bear morph before he charged into a fight. Aximili, on the other hand, was standing tense, with no fluidity to his body. I physically butted in between them, using my body placement to create distance between them before turning to Aximili, who looked nothing short of utterly baffled. Quickly, I used my flattened palm to bring up his elbows. Stand up with a straight spine, shoulders pulled back and down. He attempted to follow my instructions, and when he got close, I nodded. I spared a glance back at Cameron, who had drawn a little further away from us, hazel eyes clouded over with a dark irritation, but watching to see where this would go. "Now there's traditionally male and female roles, and I'm going to teach you the male part." He nodded to me and looked very unsure, but he was trying to follow. I placed his hand and then adjusted his arm up until his right hand rested on my shoulder blade, and put my arm around his shoulders before grabbing his hand and swiveling my palm into his until the placement was correct. It was surprising how this sort of detail bubbles out of some deep recess of experience. Listen to the music for a moment, and I paused, listening to whatever it was that Cameron had put on. It's a 4/4 signature, as most songs are. That means 4 beat per measure, and the measure is repeating, so count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I watched his eyes unfocus as he listened for a minute, and that Andalite brain, it was made for this. He snapped onto it and looked back at me, ready for the next challenge. On 1, you step forward with your left. 2, to the side with your right, and then back with your right, and finally, side with your left. 4, close your legs, return to your standing position for now. Ready? His expression said no, but he said, I am prepared. So I gently pushed him backwards into it, back leading him. We took it one step at a time at first, but after 2 rounds, he was marching with precision. Good. Now let's change the steps, I told him as I was already pushing him a bit faster. I felt him lean heavily into my hand and grab the back of my shirt a couple times as he became unstable. Slow step, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Don't forget to count. It was like snapping on a light bulb. Math was easy. Counting was just part of math. Once he settled into a rhythm, I started to lead him in a slow spiral while we did that, his face panic-stricken. Calculate the trajectory. It's the same steps. You're only adjusting the angle to create a circle. He adjusted his stride, and 2 steps later, he was snapped onto some invisible guide that any ballroom coach would kill to achieve, and for just a moment, we were in sync, genuinely dancing around the room. Once he was confident, I let my lead go and let him find his own way around. I saw Maitea in her human form leaning against the corner of the hallway entrance. She watched Aximili, and I could see her heterochromatic eyes, the hint of an absolute smile. It was strange seeing one eye that looked like mine and one that looked like Dylan's dart towards me. Her stance stiffened, and she quickly turned her gaze towards the ground. I pondered what private thoughts of Maitea's I had accidentally intruded on. As I felt Aximili's human palm against my own, I ventured to guess, and my own mind wandered back to Dylan and the memory of our dance 65 million years ago. A small ping of anxiety stabbed through my chest as I thought about how she had hurried home. Maybe she would regret everything now that we were back in our own time, and that would cause a fracture in the team. that I could ill afford. As the current song wound down, I slowed Aximili and then stepped away, releasing my hold on his hand. All dancing is basically variants of that. You learn the steps, and as long as you do them in time with the beat, you can adjust the angle of your limbs to achieve the form. As for musicality and style, well, Cameron's a much better dancer than I am, I stated, finally looking back at him properly, and he looked pensive. His hair was finally pulled back into a ponytail again, and he had showered and cleaned up after our romp through time. That all served to make him look younger, but there was still something dark that was pulling at his features. Cameron is right, you know. If we don't have things like this to hold on to, then what are we even fighting for? I turned my head to shoot Aximili a smile, and he ducked his head and looked like he wanted to argue, but he was suppressing the urge. Not always, I conceded, but when we can, we should find things like this to enjoy. The silence maintained for far, far too long, but the tension didn't feel as stifling. Good night to you three, I said as I stalked off towards my room, feeling like I was now impeding on something that at least Cameron and Aximili had to resolve. As I snagged my book and padded down the hall, I offered my Teo what I hoped was an understanding smile, just between us. And then I caught Aximili softly speaking. Cameron, will you please show me again?
Yay. All right. Next up, Zach.
I guessed correctly. I knew you would. I scrubbed the towel back over my mullet, sending a fresh wave of suave ocean breeze, not sponsored, shampoo scent wafting across my room. I slowly turned in a circle, looking everywhere for a clean shirt. Giving up on clean, I grabbed one hanging off a doorknob. It smelled fine, so I slid it on, sighing to myself with the realization that I still needed to do laundry tomorrow. I turned to Moe's cage. He shifted back and forth on his perch as he looked at me. I refilled his water bottle and gave him a small scritch under his beak. I couldn't help but to think about Colonel Sanders, the compy I had adopted 65 million years ago. I probably liked him so much because he reminded me of Moe. Shame he couldn't come back with us, but no, he was extinct now. Like the rest of the dinosaurs. Like the Good night, dude, I said to Moe, interrupting my own train of thought. Ah, good night, dude, he responded. I smiled as I pulled his cover over the cage. I turned and stretched wide as I saw myself in the mirror. The shirt I'd picked up was from Big Zo's Pizza. Reese gave me this shirt. I shook my head forcefully, trying to clear it. Jesus, Zach, enough with the sad shit, I muttered to myself. In an effort to distract my brain, I flopped on the bed and finally checked my phone. 1:13. The clock glared at me while I waited for the facial recognition to kick in. My notifications were insane. Usually, I don't even check my follower count, but I couldn't help but notice that I'd gained like 1,000 followers from the JJMC fiasco. Looked like my response video had gone semi-viral. Oh shit, I said to myself. I still need to tell him when we can meet up this weekend. As that thought hit me, I saw a message from him as I scrolled. Only a couple hours ago. Any word on when we're meeting up? Shit, I muttered, swapping back to my messages to look at our conversation. I had completely forgotten I was supposed to write him back. Finally, I found the message where I'd told him I'd let him know Thursday morning at the latest, and my panic subsided. With all that was about to go down these next few days, I didn't know how I would fit in meeting up with a world-famous TikTok star. I tried to figure out how to formulate a response, started typing something, deleted it. Finally, I decided to just wait until morning to text him back. We hadn't really had a chance to discuss the next mission since we got back, so I figured I'd talk to Van in the morning. I turned my attention back to my other notifications. All these new followers. I should probably post something. I opened my drafts and started scrolling to find something good. It didn't take long before I started to see that familiar shot from Z-Splash. There were like 3 videos in a row of me trying that trick down the water slide. Grant had filmed every attempt and sent me every take. I saw his face for the first time in what seemed like years. I couldn't help but wonder what he was doing, if he was fighting on his own or something. Hopefully he was just hiding. Had he been caught? No, he hadn't been caught. If he had, the Yeerks would already have us. I closed my phone and my eyes. I didn't want to think anymore, least of all about Grant.
Yeah. All right. special guest. Tricked you all. Incoming on the call. Just kidding. Dylan.
You got me so fucking excited. How dare you? Okay. My knees almost gave out as soon as I closed my bedroom door. I leaned back against the hanging jackets on the back and take a deep breath. I let my body slide to the floor. I was so tired. I dozed off right there. I woke up sprawled on the floor. I pushed myself up and felt pain in my shoulder from how I was laying on it. I looked up and yawned and noticed the little tank set near the window, and panic set in. Pippin, I whispered to myself. I moved over to his container of wingless fruit flies and put it in his enclosure. He watched me, and I watched him, but he didn't move for the fruit fly. He just stayed still, his little pedipalps gently moving, but not leaving his spot. You must be tired too, I said to him. Don't worry, that food will be there when you wake up. I smiled as I walked over to my bed, but as I looked at my clean sheets, I realized I was still covered in 65 million-year-old sweat, and I decided to shower before sleeping. The funny thing about showers, though, is that they give you time to think. I spent so many feeling guilty and justifying my bad choices, and now I was back here, my mind running through the last few days, or however long it actually was. Was it my fault all those species died? I know ultimately that's the way it had to be, or the way it always was, but does that mean I was always responsible? I told them to redirect the asteroid, and it wasn't to preserve time or for something personal. No, this wasn't so I could take Savannah to a real dance or to save my dad from his pain. Maybe that played a part, but it was to save my species. It was so we would all have a future, and so the Yeerks wouldn't win. I had to, I whispered to myself. I felt the once comforting hot water begin to cool. I looked down at my hands, the hands I used to help repair the Mercora ship. My eyes followed the dips and ridges of my prune fingertips. I had stayed in here too long. As I laid in my fresh sheets, I turned to my side and stared at my door. The clock hanging to the left read 1:13 a.m. Under the clock was a picture of me, my mom, and my dad. We'd been baking a cake, and I had flour all over my face. My dad was looking over at my mom like she was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. My mom was looking down at me with a similar look. That made me smile. But then my eyes drifted to the necklace hanging from the top of my mirror. The pendant hanging on the end was a J. My smile faded, and I rolled over. It seemed like all the bad memories rushed in at once, like a nightmare. Nightmare. I hadn't forgotten about her either. I had to, I whispered to no one, clutching my knees to my chest, trying to keep my ribs from splitting open. As I let sleep happen, I found just a little bit of peace, dreaming of nightmare.
Somebody hug y'all. What the fuck?
Okay, so we're all good and sad now. Let's play this fun game that we play together.
Yeah, I already read that. My eyes are watering up. I'm good. This is Dungeons and Dracon Beams Book 5. You right, Jordy Boyd. All right, my turn. I don't got nothing good like that.
You're the GM.
Yeah, but you guys
for then?
Are great. The feathers of a great horned owl twitched slightly, guiding the silent bird to a branch. It adjusts its wings as wide. It adjusts its wings wide, and its eyes search the early morning for any signs of movement. From its perch in the tree near Pacific Towers, it can see buildings stretching up and down the strip, with little rodents scurrying at the bases, looking for discarded food. It looks up high to the sky, to the rooftop of Pacific Towers. And it notices some crows lining the roof as the first beads of light are starting to break in the horizon. Better to not mess with that group. It takes flight again, circling a mouse on the sidewalk. It looks like he's about to make his move, but before he can dive, he sees a big brown and black patchy furred mutt come barreling out from beside the building, his leash trailing behind him. Following him is a human girl. Alex, can you please describe Savannah?
What do you mean we have to describe our characters that that we've had forever? No, Savannah is a short girl with kind of, she's not like super muscular, she's not super skinny. She's kind of strong in the way that somebody that hauls stuff around a lot and works outside a few days a week kind of a person is. She's got a little bit longer than shoulder length brown hair pulled up into a ponytail, kind of squared jaw, and her expression usually rests between like very neutral and somewhat nonplussed with what's going on with the situation.
Yeah, and you chase Possum down, your dog, and grab his leash, and the owl flies away. As you take Possum back up and you get off the elevator into your penthouse apartment, you notice in the living room, Cameron is up, and he's already talking to Aximili, whose eyes are wide, staring back at him. Matea is up now as well. A lot has happened since you went down to take Possum out. She's in her human morph in the kitchen, and she's cooking some scrambled eggs with some kind of brown goop on top of it. You hear Cameron say, "Thanks again, Max man." He slaps Aximili's blue furred shoulder, and he turns to you, seeing you now as he walks out, or as he walks to the couch. He picks up a stack of folded clothes and puts them in a duffel bag. "Morning," he says with his little sly smile.
Good morning. What's happening in the kitchen?
Oh, Matea's hungry. I was telling her, make some eggs and peanut butter. And he walks over to the coat hanger near the door.
Savannah is on her way to the kitchen going, why would you tell her that? Why? Matea, hang on.
Yes. Maximilian, I would like to try some more food. Ood.
Yeah, but eggs and peanut butter is not a combination that is recommended.
By who? Cameron says as he pulls his white and baby blue OGC Yeti Letterman jacket off the coat rack.
I would venture to guess almost every human except for Cameron.
Right, and I recommend the best things. He walks over to you.
Can I do like a check on how this egg situation is going? How is Matea doing in making these eggs?
Yeah, let's roll investigation. First
Sure.
roll of the book.
It's going to be a nat 1.
Well,
Pretty darn close.
pretty close.
Nat 2. Nat 2.
It's 2.
Savannah is back, baby. Yeah.
So, yeah, as you're like, you walk over and like are trying to check on her, you like grab the skillet, and it's a cast iron skillet for some reason. She's using that, and you burn your hand, and you put your other hand. It slips in like an egg that was cracked on a counter, and you just burnt hand, egg in one hand, and burnt in the other.
I think grabbing it and just like the immediate, like, and then she's just going to be like holding her hand, looking at the eggs all over the counter. Here, like peanut butter in a cast iron skillet seems probably like a nightmare, but like not enough that she would really clock that part, I'm sure. Probably, I'm imagining getting close to the fire alarm going off, and she's just going to absolve herself of this situation and be like, you know what, you continue with your eggs. And she's just going to go and wait until the fire extinguisher is needed at this point.
Thank you, Prince Savannah.
Prep on a fire extinguisher.
As you like walk away, Cameron says, "Oh, hey, can you take these to school with you?" And he hands you his jacket and bag.
Yes, but why?
I have a quick errand to run.
What kind of quick errand?
As like you're saying that, he's already like shoved these into your hand and he's like backpedaling towards the rooftop entrance. Well, I was thinking about what you said before. You're muted.
I never like statements that start with that.
Well, about staying in school.
Oh.
And he like gets to the door and opens it. I just want to make sure that what we do is worth it. And part of that is surviving, making sure there's a future when the present is in the past. So I'll stay in school as long as we're able to. But right now, I got to bring some happiness to somebody else.
Well, I think your decision to stay in school is a very good choice, Cameron.
See you there?
See you there.
All right. Walks out the door and closes it. Is there anything else you want to do?
Oh, God. Do you have a specific idea in mind before cutting to someone else?
I don't.
Great. Then what I imagine happened next is as the fire alarm goes off, she drops Cameron's stuff and runs back into the kitchen.
Perfect. All right, who's going to be next? Zach. You have groggily finished your morning routine. And what does Zach look like as we see him sitting at the breakfast table with his mom? You're muted, bro. Oh, no. Are you muted on maybe on EVMux? Nope. Is your sound bar down, like your gain? Oh, no. He was working a second ago. I can vamp. You guys want me to vamp?
Fun. 2, 3.
Somewhere in a cabin in the woods, there's a hork-bajir chewing on some bark. He nods to himself. It's good. I hope they bring me more and don't forget about me.
Wow, Austin.
Oh my God, are you gonna straight up dog assassin this Hork Bajir?
I don't know. I might. No, I might not. Never mind. Stop in sentence.
Yeah, yeah, Roxy. Damn is right with this.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like the
He's
perfect
a murderer.
like he's a murderer, but it was the perfect cross section of like I'm kind of slapping your wrist for like forgetting that you have a Hork-Bajir at the cat, which by the way, it's been a day. We've been in the past, Austin.
We haven't forgotten.
And second of all, it's a threat to kill our Hork-Bajir friend.
I would never threaten it.
You just do it.
Yeah.
That's okay. We'll resync, Nate. Do you want to try to leave EVMux and come back?
Sometimes Evie Mux is temperamental. So
Yeah.
It is. Aren't we all, though?
What do you guys think about this statement?
Yeah, true. Accurate
Yeah.
and true.
yeah,
Thank you, Roxy. You get it.
yeah. Roxa gets it.
Casey agrees too.
Yeah, no, we all know what you're about.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't do this. Not
Yeah,
anyone you
capacity
love.
for evil knows no bounds.
But yeah, but I wouldn't kill anyone you love. Like, because you guys love me, right? I wouldn't kill me.
Oh, so you are the limit.
I see.
Well, I
The
think
limit does
This is
exist.
serving your interest.
I'll
That's-
kill
Hey,
anyone.
it's called narcissism, is what you just did.
It's called self-preservation.
Mm.
It's called, I'll kill anyone you love except if I love them.
So you didn't love Bronk?
Didn't love Bronk. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, shit. I didn't kill Bronk. It was gravity.
no, you did it.
It was simulated gravity.
Yeah, who simulated that gravity?
Ellimst.
You did.
Oh, no. Somebody in chat said, help me.
No, you
Come
can't
on
just
to my
ask
side.
chat. No. You can't beg for help from the chat. You earn it or you don't.
Yeah.
Well, what about this?
Who is on notice in late starters? Wow.
I didn't mean to hit that one.
No, I agree. Wow, Austin. You mean how you've been lighting Grandma's cabin cottage on fire for multiple episodes in a row?
Yeah. And destroying.
Oh, it's
memories-
on.
Wait, what?
Austin.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He keeps writing.
Schrodinger's grandma's cottage.
Spoilers.
It's not. It's published, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. I see what you're talking about now. I was mistaken. I was the
You are mistaken.
I was spoiling.
It's canonical that there's at least 2 episodes so far, minimum, where Grandma's cottage, cabin, whatever, has been on fire.
Well, okay. That's true. In the chat, would Austin kill the people you love? Is this true? Yes. Casey did come to my aid.
No, I'm sure she was responding to something else.
No, she was
No,
to
she was
that.
responding to us.
Oh.
Yeah, see? I do get it.
Yeah. Oh no, Nate. I can't twist the narrative. I'm the GM. I can do this.
See, the evil came out.
Oh.
Oh, damn. It just sprinkles out sometimes.
It's like, you know how you're always like, I'm the bad boy of D&D?
Mm-hmm.
It's like 99% of the time you're not, and you just save it all for these moments to do that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the bad boy of D&D when I'm playing D&D.
And the good witch.
I'm the good witch all the time. Expelliarmus.
Nope.
You came down in
Nope.
a bubble, dog.
Let me try a different magic. Now you see me, Nada?
I can still see your shoulder.
Yeah,
like it's
you're
not even
still there.
good.
Yeah.
My
Bro,
desk is blocking.
Now I can see your armpit, and that's even worse.
We go the other way. It's my back.
At least
And
your
my
name
big
tag
back.
is covering you.
Wow, my big back's up. I got a cramp in my jaw. How did that happen?
Hey, bro, that's probably not good.
Dude,
Yeah, I
need
don't
get
want to
my
know
salt
how you and
up.
Tim got pregnant. Keep that to yourself.
Inspiration.
Nice.
I'm marking it. I don't even care. I roll so shit. I'm taking it.
You got it. Guys, Nate's trying to reset and get his mic working again. Well, he said he loves you. He didn't say that, but I'm assuming it.
I always
He did.
assume it.
Is this
Yeah.
in a? Do we have to stay in a specific order, or do we? Can we pivot?
Well, the thing is, once the next order goes off, I'm going into this. Like we're going into.
So yes.
Yeah,
yes,
we kind of
do have
He
to.
has a
yes.
plan, Alex.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with it.
That's fine. I'm just asking.
It was a good idea. I mean, I guess we could still do it, and I could edit around it, but nah. Hey, hydrate.
As if to prove my point.
Guys, what do you guys in the chat think about the intro video with all our friends? If you said it in the chat earlier, I didn't see it, so sorry. It was all the Ellimst is correct, Roxy. Where's that?
That's not what Roxy is saying.
Oh, that's all I saw.
Stop putting words in people's mouths.
Damn. I couldn't find it in this chat. Oh, that's because... Oh, that's crap. Hey, is anybody on YouTube? I'm going to go check YouTube while we're waiting.
Ooh, that's a good idea. Currently realizing that I've never watched a YouTube live on anything other than my TV.
I don't think I have either. Why won't it let me go? There we go. There are some comments. Hi, chat. Hi, YouTube.
Oh, snap.
First time viewer, no idea what's going on. I should probably catch up at some point. Hey, do it. It's cool. You can listen with Roxy if you hurry.
If you hurry.
Oh, Roxy said I am the Ellimst, so even if the Ellimst was doing it, it's me.
I accept Roxy as my Ellimst, canonically.
Mm-hmm.
Let it
All
be
right,
said.
me too.
Let it be known.
The Ellimst of Ellimists. Hey,
Squared.
if you guys, I love you all in Twitch. If you run to YouTube real quick, it's giving out like these badges if you are number 1 and number 2 subscriber or commenters. Not even subscribers, just commenters.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll give another
realize
3.
that.
I don't know if it'll give a third one, but it might.
It gave me 25 XP. Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to take it. I just wanted to talk in the chat.
You might need it. Cash me outside. How about that?
I might need it.
Oh,
Hell
too
yeah,
quick.
Swan.
I will no run. Katie said YouTube's a Pokemon. Oh, she did run. Hi, Swan. Swan got a badge too.
She took
Swan
my number
gets
2
all the
position.
badges. This is like a real like Picard situation now.
What? He's gonna be stranded on the planet?
No,
We just
like
talked
number 1, number 2. Like
Oh.
it's so number 2. Like it's so number 1.
I got you now.
If you watch Star Trek, this would be a great joke. But
It
I watched
said
it.
it was a great joke.
When I was little, I watched The Next Generation and Deep Space Nine,
Oof, okay, yeah.
but that was really it. I might have had a few of the Picard ones.
Deep Space Nine is a wild choice.
that is the Next Generation.
Oh, that's The Next Generation?
Yeah, next gen. Unless you mean like Picard, like the series that came out like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, no. No. The Next Generation. The Next Generation. Yeah. Oh, wait. Who was the girl then?
7 and 9?
What was her name? Catherine or something? No, the redheaded Captain.
Discovery.
Yeah,
Right? That's Discovery.
I saw some of that one too.
That's a great one. Captain Janeway's awesome.
Hmm. And then Deep Space Nine was after that, right?
Deep Space Nine. I don't remember where it comes up in the timeline. I'm not a big fan of Deep Space Nine. I'll admit it.
Swan, what do you mean? What am I doing? I'm chilling. We're waiting on Nate. Austin, what are you doing? I'm just chilling. Yeah.
I like to imagine that the cadence of it is, what are you doing?
Oh, what are you doing? Why are you not watching the right? Tell us Patreon secrets is what she wants. Oh, see, well, if you want to know the Patreon secrets, you got to give me some soup. That's what I figured out.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna make soup later.
Ooh.
All right, I'll make you soup. You're gonna have potato soup. So give us some secrets.
All right. Secret number 1. Soup is for secrets. That's a secret. Is that cheap?
That is technically a secret, but
Technically, it's a find-outable secret if you go to the D&DB Patreon and listen to the January.
Your code.
By the way, I'm not giving it up for fucking nothing. By the way, I fully forgot what the January Patreon content was. So when you started like saying it at the top of the show, I was like, "Ooh, what did we do for January?" And then,
and then it was you the whole time.
It was me the whole time.
They're going off in the chat. Bean's here.
Bean.
All right.
Dude, Soup Club would be, I don't know why I said in my head it was Soup of the Month Club. Like you get sent a soup a month. So.
Ooh.
What if Soup Club was like where you and your friends just come together and everybody makes soup?
I want that.
Yeah, I'm in.
Except that like, me and Alex are both gonna make potato soup. We just are. Although I do know a lot of other soups.
I could try something else.
I could make hibachi soup.
Whoa, what is that?
Like, if you go to like the hibachi restaurants, the soup they serve you as like an appetizer. I think it's just like they might call it mushroom soup. I don't know, but it's just a broth.
Okay. Yeah,
it's good.
Clear broth.
Mm-hmm. Nate, can we hear you?
I don't know. Is this anything?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. The audio sucks. My mic absolutely just shit the bed. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh no.
Full restart didn't fix it. I'll have to troubleshoot later. I'm sorry.
Is Audacity back up?
No, not yet. I haven't started recording yet.
Okay.
God knows how the quality's going to be. I did a quick test, but it wasn't great. That's all I can do. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yay, problems.
Oh, this is what Em was talking about. I sent her to YouTube and everybody's here on Twitch. Sorry, Em. I was trying to get you some experience points.
I'll give myself an excuse that I'm in a different location. So I had to set all my shit up from scratch.
Yeah, Nate's in a new place, doing new things.
It's true. Sorry.
It's all good. Technical difficulties happen. All right, Nate.
All right, now we can play a game.
You got Audacity going now? We'll resync real quick.
Oh, do we want to like mute our EVMux so that we aren't clapping in people's
Yeah.
ears?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, thank
Good idea.
Yeah.
So Nate, do like a physical count, like 1, 2, 3, and then.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Okay.
We were saying mute on EVMux, but it's okay. We got it.
Oh, was I supposed to mute too? Oh, I don't know.
It's all good. All right, your turn for your...
Yes, finally, we can play the game. So, Right. I'm supposed to describe Zach at breakfast. So Zach would have already gotten up, gotten dressed, gotten ready. So he's got the blonde mullet is now in full effect. He's got a very small mustache happening, little blonde mustache. He's wearing some skate brand shirt, Thrasher or something, probably a vintage tee that he spent too much money on, and some whatever pants, skinny jeans, and he's eating some pancakes. Emma made him pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
He's tall and skinny, and would look tall if he would stand up straight, but he tends to slouch, and he's probably just head down eating food without really thinking or talking.
As you're eating, after a little while, your mom says, well, she stands up and smiles. Since you're about to head off to school, I think I'll go outside and water the plants. She kisses you on the top of the head, says, have a good day, honey.
Okay, love you, Mom.
Love you too. She walks out the back door. What do you do?
Finish my pancakes and then look out the back door to see if she's actually watering plants or if she's burning tree.
Yeah, she's burning tree.
I knew it.
But while watering plants,
Oh, doing both. All right. So,
yeah.
I take my plate to the sink and rinse it and then leave it in the sink because I'm not actually going to do dishes. Then I guess I grab my board and my bag and head out.
As you're grabbing your board and your bag, you hear a knock at the door, the front door.
Okay. I grab my stuff and then I look through the peephole.
You look out, and standing outside, you see a blonde woman that you recognize. She has short blonde bob cut hair that looks unkempt. She's wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt. Looks like they could probably use a wash. This woman is Mary, Grant's mom.
Okay. I am gonna go out the back then.
Yeah, as you go out the back door, your mom doesn't even see you. She's just got some tree in her hand, smoking it, blowing out smoke as you kind of walk out.
Okay. Is there an exit that I can take that won't, like, out of the backyard that won't lead me past Mary?
So like you'd have to jump a fence. Like your driveway goes straight out and she's at the front porch, but if you jump the fence, you could maybe get away with it.
Yeah, I'll jump the fence into the Chapman's yard since they're not there anymore.
All right, are you hiding from your mom at all?
No.
Or just going straight for it?
Just going. I mean, if I have a choice between walking in front of her and walking behind her, I'll walk behind her. I'm not going to make it obvious, but like, I'll go over that way.
Yeah, you take like the long way around her. She does notice you and like tries to hurry up and hide what she has, and then just waves to you as you jump over the fence and get into like the alleyway.
There's an alley? Between the fences?
Well, I was thinking back side, but yeah, you jumped into the Chapman's yard. So you're in the Chapman's yard. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I walk through their backyard and jump over that fence. Is that into another yard? They have a corner house, don't they?
Yeah, they have the corner house. So you could go out into the street from there.
Jump that fence, hit the street, and then I start boarding. Just away. I'm not going to fuck with.
Where you headed?
To school, but like in a roundabout way.
Okay. Yeah, you take off, kick, push down the street.
Am I like, what's the timing situation? Am I like late to school, early, on time?
I think because you like had got up and had breakfast, like you knew your time. So you're like on track as much as you could be.
Yeah. I'm not going to go crazy out of my way. Like basically I just want to go a couple blocks down and then I'll take my normal route.
Yeah, you should. You'll be fine to get there on time. Doing that. you're fast on a skateboarding. You know, like this ramp that'll take you across the street quicker.
I'm glad that our town is basically Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 map.
Yeah.
That's good.
If you hit a gap, you get 200 points.
Yeah, cool. I grab a videotape out of here.
All right. Dylan, as you are about to come downstairs, what does Dylan look like?
Dylan is this tall, sort of waifishly thin person. She's gaining a little bit of weight back to her body now that she's sort of recovering. She's got this olive skin and this black bob cut that's got a side shave. She hasn't even wasted time putting on like makeup or anything this morning. She looks tired this morning.
And as you come downstairs, you see that your dad has also cooked pancakes, along with some vegan sausage and some eggs. Dylan, your heart stops for just a second. There's a woman with black hair looking down at her phone, sitting at your breakfast table. And your mind just remembers back to that picture of your mom, your dad, and you from last night. Roll an insight check. Okay. Crushed it. The panic subsides as you realize that it's Michelle and not, in fact, your mom. As she sees you, she stands up and brushes any wrinkles out of her dress that she's wearing. She says, hi. Good morning, Dylan.
Dylan is going to walk over to the coffee pot and pour herself a cup of coffee. And she's going to be like, good morning.
I came over this morning to have some breakfast with your dad and was going to ride. He was going to ride with me to our temporary offices.
Dylan's eyebrows go straight up and she looks over to her dad.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, she's trying to see if his face portrays anything.
So with your insight check, he looks at you and he kind of rolls his eyes as he sees the look you give him. Because your insight check was so high, you can tell that she explained that kind of fast. Like maybe she doesn't want you to get the wrong idea of her being over here so early in the morning. But I think with your insight check, you can see that she was being honest and she wanted to put that out there.
Okay.
But he just kind of rolls his eyes at you as he like hands you a cup for coffee.
She's going to take the cup that he hands her and clink it against the one that she already has and put it back in the cabinet upside down.
Yeah. Make sure it dries out.
You're so weird. Also, Michelle, that's adorable. I love it.
Yeah. Just, might as well save on gas. And who knows if the traffic lights go all crazy again. At least we won't both be sitting in traffic alone.
Yeah, that's true.
Have you thought any more about this weekend?
Yeah. Are you okay with me bringing a friend?
Yes, that would be totally fine.
Sweet. So, she and I will stop and grab us all coffees, and then we'll hit the nail salon?
Oh, perfect. Is there a certain time, or do you just want to let me know on the day? I'm free the whole day, so whenever is fine.
She's going to pull her phone out of her back pocket. Do you want to put your number in my phone, and then I'll just text you when I talk to her, and then we can work out that time?
Yeah. She'll take your phone, add her number. Oh, I'm so excited. You're going to love this place.
Yeah, I looked on their website. It looks really cool.
Did you see the gel tips that they have with the spark, the glitter, and
Yeah.
the French tips? I love getting my nails done.
I usually do my own, and she like holds up her hand and sees how hideously chipped her nails are from having
Oh.
been in the past. And she's like, but it's been a while.
Oh, well, that's okay. We'll freshen you up here in a couple of days. She like kind of like looks around and gestures for like a chair. Dad made breakfast.
Dylan's gonna awkwardly walk over to the chair, pull it out, her own chair, and sit in it.
She sits down beside you.
She's gonna take another big sip of her coffee and put it down on the table and be like, I'm sure this is gonna get way less awkward as we get to know each other.
Yeah. Yeah, a few more coffee and nail dates and we'll be fine. Best friends. Oh, not best friends. You probably have your own friends. I'm not trying to come on too strong or anything like that. She like giggles and looks down. Yeah, you guys have an awkward breakfast. And as you kind of finish going through this morning routine, and your dad and Michelle are off on their way, and you're getting ready to head out. But before you head out, you notice Pip's tank again. And you see he's in the same spot as last night. The fruit fly still moving around, alive. And as you look into the tank and study Pip just a little bit closer, you notice that he's not moved at all. He's not even doing like his little jitters or moving his little pedipalps. In this moment, you take in more detail of Pippin than you ever remember. His brown little tiny furs spotted with white. His legs underneath him as he sits on his web. You notice one of his legs is just a little bit longer than the others. It sticks out a little bit further. You look into the eyes of Pippin, but still see no movement. Your vision seems to tunnel as your perspective fades back as the realization starts to set in. Pippin has died. What do you do?
I think Dylan is gonna sit down on the floor right in front of his tank. And she just rests her forehead against the dresser right there under his tank for a minute. And she just has these ragged breaths coming in and out. She can feel this sort of like a panic attack just setting in.
Yeah. Moments go past. Doesn't get any easier for these few moments. That panic's still there. How long does Dylan... Go ahead.
I don't think that she knows how long she sits there, but she's going to pull out her phone and she's going to text Dad, not going to school today, just found Pip. He's not okay.
Immediately, Dot's like writing back. And he says, I'm so sorry, honey. I'll come back right now. You want me to spend the day with you?
No, that's okay. I'm just going to take care of it and I'll go back tomorrow.
He sends hearts and he says, I love you so much. Tonight we'll have a ceremony. Everything you might want to do. I'm so sorry, Dylan.
Thanks. I love you.
I love you. Yeah. So what happens next?
So she's got a little small jewelry box that has like the cotton fluff in it. And she's just going to lift him up out of the tank and put him over into the little box and place the lid on it and set it down next to his tank. And then she'll stand up, leave the room, and walk out of the house.
Front or back?
Front.
As you walk out, you're a little bit distracted with everything that's going on right now. Roll me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Not bad. As you get out front and you're kind of looking around to see where you're about to go, you notice an osprey in the tree outside. And he kind of looks down at you and cocks his head.
I think she's just going to look up and then she's going to start walking down the street.
Morning.
She'll do the little like salute from the top of her head.
And like as you keep moving down the street, he flaps up into the air. Where are you going?
She just shrugs.
What's in that box? Is that a ring for Savannah?
She stops and she looks up and you can see that her face is just like, stop it.
Yeah. He, like, you see the osprey kind of like the head kind of jolt back as you shoot a look up at him. He says, sorry. 1 second. And you see him kind of dive away, kind of go into a back alley behind a shed in between a bush underneath a tarp. And then a little while later, Cameron comes out. Shoulder-length hair, got this long sleeve Under Armour shirt, basketball shorts, also olive skin, hazel eyes. He kind of runs up to meet you. What's up?
I'm not in the mood today, Cameron.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, well, I came over to talk to you. I figured I could ride with you to school. But you seem like you got something else going on.
Yeah, I need to be anywhere. I just need to walk.
All right, I'll walk with you. If you want.
I don't know that I'm going to be good company, but sure.
Well, maybe you're not the one that needs the company. Or maybe you are I'm not the one that needs the company. It seems like you are. So I'll walk with you.
She shrugs and she starts walking forward.
He walks with you. Where you headed?
She's just walking around. She has no aim, no point in mind. She is just needing to be out moving.
Yeah, for 5 to 10 minutes, the only sound Cameron makes is his bare feet smacking against the street as you guys walk down it, or the sidewalk. Well, if after that 10 minutes, he'll say, so I guess we're not going to school?
I'm not. If you need to get to school, then you should go, Cameron.
I did tell Savannah I was going to go. Made a big deal about it, too. I don't want to leave you, though. If you need a friend.
Dylan's gonna turn around to camera, and she can tell that she's not gonna be left alone unless she gives him something. So she's gonna turn around and she's gonna give him, just like fall into him and give him a hug.
Like he's surprised at first, but as you kind of fall into him, he does wrap around you and just stay there for a second. And then he'll say, Dylan, look, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was affecting you like this. I came over here to make it right, to tell you. I do understand that choice that you made. It was our best guess. He kind of like pushes you back to where he can see you like in your face, and he says, you can't mess with time. I talked to Aximilia a little bit about it this morning, and what happened was the only way to ensure that we didn't alter our entire universe, but instead risked just one planet. And it made sense, Dylan. It just felt bad. And then he kind of like looks at you and sees just like pain in your eyes for whatever reason. He doesn't know. But he says, I don't blame you for what happened. It wasn't your fault. Things had to happen that way. You were just the first to see it, and I was the last. I don't know. I also came here to tell you that I talked with Aximilia about it. So maybe you can feel a little bit better. The bomb, it looked strange when it exploded, right? Like I mean, the bombs we saw at the military base and in Matea's memory thing, the blast exploded out. But the blast back then, it imploded. It like exploded in on itself. And it reminded me of a star. My mom used to tell me about the stars. But listen, anyways, we used to talk about them and she would teach me about them. But when they explode, they actually implode and create black holes if they're big enough. And so that bomb wasn't an explosive. I think it was a gravity bomb. And he kind of smiles at this, like, as he's relaying this revelation that he's figured out to you. So, good thing it blew up in space then, right? Imagine if it would have went up in the atmosphere. Bye-bye, Earth. And he kind of stopped.
Cameron, I didn't even notice.
The implosion? Yeah, I thought I saw it, and the only reason I recognize it is because Mom, showed me. But yeah, and I talked with Aximilia about it.
Thanks, Cameron.
I was hoping, after we had that little tiff back then, that would kind of help soothe it over and make you feel better.
She's gonna bump her shoulder into him, and she's gonna be like, you don't have to make me feel better about the decisions that I make, right?
Maybe I don't have to, but I just wanted you to know that I understood it. And like, even though we were at that time on opposite ends, that you're still important to me. And like, I know why you did it.
You're important to me too, Cameron. And I should have kept my temper. I shouldn't have yelled. I shouldn't have been such an ass about it.
Doesn't matter. It's fine. I mean, I should have, took longer to think about it before just jumping down at everybody. Did you know that the same elements that make up the stars make up our bodies?
Yeah, some of them, yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's kind of what people say, are thinking when they say that, you're a star. That's why it's so cool. Hey, can you give me a ride to school?
Yeah. Yes. Let's go. And she's going to flip her keys around in her hand. We're going to have to walk 20 minutes back to the house first. I mean...
No, that's cool. Sometimes I like to run, when I'm feeling down or feeling like something's going on in my brain, just to clear my head. I like to go outside and run.
I think I just needed to understand, to see why,
Yeah. Why? He just kind of looks off in the distance like he's contemplating the whole question of why. Well, you know what? You don't have to take me if I can fly.
No, it'll help. Let's go.
All right. You guys hop in the car. Savannah, are you headed to school?
Yeah, I think that's where she needs to meet up with everybody to discuss what's going on. So she's headed towards school.
Mm-hmm. And how'd you get there? The bus?
The bus. And I think she gave Maximilian Maitea, after figuring out whatever was going on, a quick rundown of what she was thinking.
Yeah, we can do that real quick. Or you can say you did that, and then they'll be wherever you
I
need
did
to.
that.
Okay. Cool. All right. So, yeah, as you get off the bus to school, you see skating up the sidewalk, Zach.
She'll wave hi, extracting her arm from her backpack, Cameron's bag slung over her shoulder, and I'm sure holding one more thing.
Yeah, Zach will wave. We're on the same sidewalk, so I'm heading toward Savannah, right?
Yeah, we'll say she got off right in front of the school, and you're coming up to the school right now on the sidewalk.
Okay. When I get up there, when I get by Savannah, I'll, hop off the board and do that thing where you kick it and you catch it, and then I'll hold my hand out for whatever other thing Savannah's carrying, and just say morning.
It's even funnier because I was imagining a cup of coffee, so she'll just hand over her own travel cardboard recyclable cup.
I thought
of
you
coffee.
had Cameron's Letterman jacket. I figured it was that.
I think she's probably shoved that over the strap of the bag and has a coffee. But I love the idea that she just hands it over and she's like, morning.
Okay. And then he takes a sip of it and goes, ugh, and then hands it back. Because it's not, 8 shots of espresso and 45 different syrups.
Got the tiniest splash of probably soy milk in it.
Yeah, it's gross as fuck. Yeah, he hates it.
As you guys have this exchange, you see Dylan's car pull into the student parking lot. It's not too far from you all.
I think Savannah will automatically kind of change course and start walking that way.
Zach just follows wherever Van goes.
And you see, as you guys get closer, Cameron is in the passenger seat, And he's kind of like looking the wrong way, looking for Savannah.
If we get to the car before he notices, I'm beating on the window.
Yeah. Whoa. What's up, dude? Yeah, bro. Yeah, he gives it back. Opens the
Dylan
door.
rolls down her window and she's like, "Respect my car."
I apologize. And then I
Thank
tap the
you.
car lightly on the top.
She accepts.
I need to roll a handle animal or something like.
Automobile handling.
Arcanal.
Arcanal.
Here, thanks, Savannah. He grabs his bag and starts putting on clothes.
He was naked.
Well, this is going to look awkward for anybody watching.
Oh, shit.
I don't care. I literally don't care.
Cool. He wraps his hair up in a bun. All right, time to learn or whatever, right?
Or whatever.
Let's go. Cameron kind of leads the way.
I'm assuming Dylan doesn't.
No,
doesn't
she
hop out of
sits in the car.
So I think Savannah will like start to go with Cameron when he says "let's go," but then when she notices Dylan's not coming, she'll kind of like stop and turn around and kind of like dither and wait between the two parties.
Did Dylan park, or did she just pull up in front?
No, she parked in her typical spot.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Car's still running.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Zach didn't move. Like, noticing the car is not even off. He just kind of like leans down and like makes eye contact with Dylan through the window, you know?
Dylan's just gonna wave and be like, "See y'all later."
You're not going?
No.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good. I just need to not.
Okay. Cool. Later. And Zach just turns. But he like tries to catch Savannah's eye, like as he's turning, and then continues.
I think Savannah was close enough to hear that exchange.
Right. No, I just kind of want to shoot a look. You know what I mean? As I continue.
I mean, once Zach kind of passes, I think she'll just. Dylan, are you sure you don't need anything?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Just had a rough morning.
She'll just pause and wait and see if Dylan says more.
I think Dylan is gonna sit there for a minute and then she's gonna be like, You should go. I'm gonna just drive around, head home.
Okay, well, be careful. Do you want me to not? Do you want to be out for tonight?
No, I'm in for tonight.
Okay, be careful. Don't get caught meandering around the city.
I'll try.
And then, Savannah will turn and go, and I think Dylan just kind of sees like a weird expression cross her face for a moment, and then she's turned and she's following them into the school.
Zach is gonna be walking towards school, but slow enough that he doesn't catch up to Cameron, and kind of wait for Savannah to get close to him, and then under his breath, just to Savannah, do you want me to keep an eye on her or anything today? I can just be in the sky.
I don't think so.
Okay. Cool. So homeroom, huh?
Homeroom. My favorite class of the day.
You hear the bell ring. Mr. Statoric pops his head out. Better hurry, you're going to be 1% late for the rest of your life.
We should have skipped. I've made the wrong decision.
I already gave you that choice. You didn't do it. Sorry. Now we got to go to class. Come on, Zach.
I
It's
100%
not too
regret
late.
all of this.
We could still skip.
Can't skip school. We have to
Cameron.
go to school.
Cameron, as you say that, Cameron turns around and just smiles at Savannah.
Just walking backwards into the school. Moonwalking into the school. All right, let's
Okay. Double doors come out, right? Like school doors?
Yeah,
Double
yeah.
doors, middle divider, metal section.
Uh-huh.
Savannah's just going to attempt to kind of move over as if she's passing through a door so that Cameron walking backwards kind of dings himself in the metal divider.
Give me... I was going to say deception. Yeah, but I was trying to figure out if there's a way that you could use taunt to help.
You're drawing him towards you.
If you can give me a way to use taunt in there, I'll give you advantage on your deception check.
I'll give the help action by pretending I'm going in the other side.
No problem. Then
Hell yeah.
advantage on deception. All right, I'll give Cam an insight. Oh, Cameron.
I love rolling in this game. I roll so bad.
Where is it? Boom.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Of course.
So like as you all are doing that and you guys both kind of split, he's like about to walk into that metal pole and you just see his shoulder hit it and he like spins around. Oh, and just misses it. It's fine. Is there anything you guys want to do in school?
I want to, I don't know about talk to, but like just kind of whenever I see Chi and Bree, I want to fucking have an eye on them, kind of do some insight, see how they're acting.
They're actually not at this school. They're one of the ones that didn't
come
over.
They stayed at the other school. Well,
yeah.
Fucking it. Okay, then I don't do that.
Savannah's gonna go around to every class collecting homework for Dylan and explaining as the sort of person there that she's sick today and really spreading that narrative here.
No problems at all. You have like a note signed by teachers and students that was forged, and they believe.
And it has to do with homework, so I have advantage on homework checks. It says so in my character sheet.
That's true. Yeah, so you collect.
Zach will have happily forged a doctor's note, like during homeroom, by the way.
Yeah. Extra advantage. A plus
Double
2.
advantage.
I did it without being asked or prompted. I had one ready. Like,
what's percentage wise? What would Mr. Statoric say is the advantage of succeeding in this ruse?
30% half the time.
No.
He's getting worse and worse at stats.
He's got to do better.
Well, maybe you guys just don't understand quantum statistics.
Neither does Mr. Statoric.
It's statistics within statistics.
If you start to observe the numbers, they move. That's the problem. So.
Schrodinger statistics.
Yeah. Oh, shit. I don't want to make any more statistics jokes, but
you fucking built this bed. Now
we
you
literally
have to
use
sleep
stat blocks every goddamn time we play.
That's true. All right. So nothing else with you guys in the school, then we will go to Dylan. Dylan, you leave the school, drive around. What's going on?
She actually doesn't at first. She sits there in the parking lot. She's got her phone out And it's been probably 5 minutes of her just staring at her phone screen with Savannah's message up. She types a few words and then she deletes it. And then she types a few more words and then she deletes that. And after doing that for what feels like forever, she just sort of tosses her phone into her cup holder, takes a big deep breath, and puts the car in reverse. And she is heading out into town. She's going to stop by the church to see if there is anything on the schedule for today for a meeting.
Yeah, like you see within the next 30 minutes, they're having like an early morning meeting.
Okay, and she's gonna sit on the bench and just tap her foot, cross her arms, and wait.
As you wait, you do notice one person enter. They don't say anything to you or even notice you, but they walk into the church, and it's you know him. It's Joan Reese. She walks in.
She's gonna go ahead and head in.
Yeah, you head in. You kind of see Joan at the end of the hallway turn.
She'll follow. Not close, but like she's not trying to be like sneaky or anything. She's just trying to look nonchalant.
Blend in, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you get down to the end and you see a door closed to an office as you get to the end of the door or the end of the hallway.
Okay. She'll walk past the door and then she'll stop, like just past the door and sort of lean her head against the wall and see if she can hear anything.
All right. Give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Sounds like a wall.
Yeah, you hear.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else you want to try?
Ooh, gosh. I really hate this. Yeah, is there a bathroom or anything right there?
Yeah, well, I'll say the next room over is a bathroom. It's just the men's bathroom.
And where is the it doesn't matter. She doesn't care.
It's on the other side of the water fountain. That's where the entrance to the...
She's stuck in the first bathroom, and she's going to lock the door behind her. And she starts peeling off, like, jacket, shoes. And because it is the smallest morph that she has, she is going to morph Pippin.
Do this to me. Time like this on book 5, chapter 1.
I'm sorry, to you?
Yeah.
I have to make a confession, you guys. I can't let this stand. I can't. I messaged Austin and I said, I need you to understand the lifespan of a spider. So I didn't know it was going to happen so soon, but I knew it was coming.
You gave Austin the opportunity to kill, and he can't help himself from pushing the big button.
He can't. I gave him the button. He pushed it immediately.
So
he fails the marshmallow experiment.
Or do I pass it?
Fail.
Oh.
You failed. Yeah.
Is that the one where you press a button and it kills 1 million people?
No. That's the one where you have to wait to eat the marshmallow until the person gets back in the room. And if you have enough self-control, it indicates a lot about your sort of like personality and future success. And they do this to young children, and most of them just eat the marshmallow right away.
Yeah. As you do.
Yeah.
This explains a lot.
You do.
Yeah. You guys don't eat a marshmallow? Tripping.
You know what? Not vegetarian.
Yeah.
I'm not a vegetarian either. I love you guys. I'm diabetic, so I can't eat the marshmallow. Dylan, do you want to describe this more?
Sure. So I think that what starts to happen is she starts to get really small at first, and then suddenly her skin begins to harden and she gets these little hairs growing out everywhere, and then all the little eyes start popping out, and from her chest, sort of unwrapping from around her chest, come these other legs. And you know, she notices the one that's a little bit longer as it grows out.
Yeah, you are Pippin. You've already been Pippin before, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, you're in this bathroom. You see, like, there's a roach over in the corner that kind of moves to another side as you finish morphing, and it just looks like it wants to get the fuck out of there.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna scurry. Whoa.
You see a cat in the window.
Oh, Lord. She runs from
It
the
jumps
cat.
down. Yeah.
She is going to scurry under the door and run into the next room.
Yeah. So make a stealth check with advantage as you go into the room. You also have cover, so it'll be a +5. So 19. You scurry in, kind of stay close to the wall, move down, just there to get a listen, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
See what's going on. Yeah, you hear voices. And it's already in the middle of a conversation, but it says, that was the only full generator that we had on the continent. We can't risk moving another. We'll need to wait for a new one to be constructed on the mothership, but that could take 2 weeks, and we have to go there tomorrow. There's no way that we can get all of the hosts up there at the same time. This is going to be catastrophic for us. The other voice says, just calm down, just calm down. We'll figure it out. The Geds, we'll sacrifice them first. We don't need them. The Geds do everything we do need that we don't want to do. And you kind of like hear her slam her fist down on the desks. The Visser is not going to be happy. I'm afraid to even go see him. Well, maybe you can just wait until he leaves and try to avoid him until then. That's what I'm going to do. I just hope that I can get to the mothership before I starve. Anyways, here's the payment. And you hear something thud on the desk. I have to go. Make sure you get this all adjudicated. Send it to my tax people. She straightens up her blouse, opens the door, and walks out.
Does the other person do anything after she leaves?
You just hear, if she gets killed, I'm definitely going to get killed.
And she's going to scurry back out and scurry over into the bathroom.
You see, like, as you scurry out, Joan Reese is kind of walking back down the hall that you guys came from towards the exit, and you get back in there into the bathroom. Yeah, as you demorph.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you exit the bathroom, you see there's like this man that's kind of like standing bow-legged and holding up like a hand over his crotch. Are you done in there?
I flushed first before I walked out, and then I turn around over my shoulder, and I'm like, I would use the other one.
The women's?
Yeah.
Okay. He runs over to the women's, busts in. I don't know why I didn't think of that.
Me either, bro. It's just a toilet.
You hear the sounds of running water fade as you move back down the hall. Anything else you want to do here?
No, I'm just going to go sit in the meeting room.
Eventually people come in and yeah, they do a meeting.
She just sits in the back. She doesn't talk. She just needs to be there to listen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, you get through the meeting. It calms you a little bit. There's still a lot of stuff going on that just can't help. So, but what's next for Dylan? It's you still have about an hour or two before school lets out. Well, maybe no. Hang on. Early morning meeting. You got about half the day till like 3.
Sweet. She's gonna go home. I mean, she just wants to go home, man. You ever just want to go home?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, you get home and rest, hang out, lays around.
She flops on the couch, and then as she's sitting there, she's reaching for the remote control, and she looks over at the bookcase, and she sees Mom's big photo albums, and she's gonna go pull those off the shelf and just set them across the coffee table and start flipping through them.
Yeah, you relive the memories with her and like reminisce and just think. Time goes by and school lets out. What do the school kids do?
Leave school. I don't remember if last period I've got with Cameron or Savannah, but
I think with Cam you have it.
okay. If he doesn't have any after school activities, I'll walk towards the exit with him.
No football right now.
Cool.
There's conditioning, but that's not today. So
okay. I don't know what that is, but all right.
It's where you like run a lot, get your breathing right.
No. That sucks. That sounds like it sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Cool. I wonder if Dylan's going to give us a ride home.
Well, I don't know. I tried to tell her everything was cool about it kind of gives you a look. Do I need to say it?
Okay. When we beat that video game.
Dino Crisis.
Okay. Zach's going to like idly do some kickflips or something unless he is stopped on the sidewalk out in front of the school until the band comes out.
Yeah, Cameron's hey, you want me to record him?
Sure. And like Zach literally just tosses in his phone.
He catches it.
He unlocks it first.
Yeah, and he's filming Savannah. You see that as you're kind of coming out. You see Cameron filming some Zach moves.
I think she just tries to very like quietly not disrupt, like just kind of sidle up alongside Cameron and just watch.
Oh, check this one out, Savannah. All right, Zach, roll me a performance check.
Oh, okay. Do I get advantage because skateboard?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it. Performance. Oh, 25. That's good.
Yeah. What's this trick? What's this video look like? What happens?
It's a full Nelson, half calf, to a nose bone. I don't.
Nose bone. It's my favorite.
I mean, that's an actual one. The other two are a wrestling move and a coffee term.
I get him in a sharpshooter.
Yeah, half Nelson, full calf, sharpshooter, nose bone, grind, whatever. It looks cool. How about that?
Yeah, as you
Whatever it
finish,
is.
Cameron hypes you up in the background of the video, and he
then I
kind of
just,
nudges Savannah to do it
I
too.
end with like a one-handed handstand for no reason, and then I get off the board, and then I take my phone back.
Well, before you, like, as you're still up on the handstand, Cameron leans into Savannah and says, "Say he's cute or something. Hype him up. Do it."
You're muted. Upside down, Zach makes a face like, mm-mm.
Yeah, no, Savannah just like gives Cameron a look like, what the hell, man?
Tell him he's awesome.
Can you
it.
not say that?
I did. We need to get 2 people. It's
I feel
better.
as though you have ruined the end of this video with this conversation.
Shit, we'll cut it, Zach. Here, it stops the video.
I can just mute the audio and put a sound over it. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll get Savannah to record it later.
Yeah, I'd save it to drafts.
All right. Cameron claps his hands. What's next?
Yeah, Van, what's next?
Shall we head back to meet up with everyone? I can text Dylan where we're going.
All right. Starts walking towards the bus stop.
Perfect. Savannah will go with them. Shoot a text to Dylan, just saying where they're going.
I will follow along.
Yeah. You guys head into Pacific Towers? Is that where the meetup is? Yep. Dylan, you get that text.
She's going to send back, okay, see you soon. And then she's going to swipe over and text Dad, hey, I'm planning a thing for the PIP thing. We won't do it tonight. I'm going to go see Savannah. And then she'll just send that.
You'll get a text back. Okay, honey. Yeah, invite Savannah to Pip's thing. I'm sure she'll want to be there with you. We'll get food afterwards.
Thanks, Dad. And she'll just head out.
Yeah. And as you all gather back into Pacific Towers, we hear the ding of the elevator opening as Dylan enters.
She'll throw her hand up. Sup, guys?
Sup, Cameron says, mixing up a bowl or something.
She's going to lean around to the kitchen. How was school, nerd?
Yeah, learned a lot. Like, if you incline your bench, then you work the top part of your pecs, and if you decline it, you work the bottom part.
Is
that true?
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is
Zach,
that
you
true?
weren't paying attention?
No.
That's why you're scrawny, bro. He pushes you.
Too much muscle mass is bad for skateboarding. Like, you can't keep your
can't do flips and stuff.
Well, then why are bulldogs so good at it?
4 legs.
Okay, compensation. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
More
They're twice as good as any human.
Yeah.
I have seen on this National Geographic channel bulls, and I have also seen dogs, but I have not seen a mix between the two. What is that?
Oh, Dylan immediately Googles.
Yeah. Siri, show me a bulldog.
Skateboarding.
Yeah.
Whoa. That dog is doing human things. Let me see, says Matea as she comes over.
She just hands over her phone.
She grabs it, and Matea kind of walks off to herself. Just keeps scrolling. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, a cat playing piano.
Oh yeah, you guys are about to get a whole education. Click on that playlist. It's got like everything that was popular when I was a baby.
She says, "Oh, this one." She clicks one and says, "A Jet 2 holiday." I don't know it, but it says, "Oh, not this."
Zach leans over and goes, "That one's AI."
What is AI? Oh wait, we know what AI is. We're Andalites, Andalite intelligence. How did they get this?
They just kind of so. This is a secret.
I think when Dylan walked in, Savannah just kind of went over to where her backpack was, started like rifling through her bag, got the folder of Dylan's homework, and just kind of walked over, handed it to her. After she handed off her phone, handed the folder to her quietly, and just kind of like, half smile and walked away.
Dylan's gonna be like, "Thank you."
Cameron brings his bowl over, and like he'll bring like cups over for everybody else. He'll start pouring it in there. It's like clumpy.
Zach, for a moment, forgets everything about Cameron and just goes, "Oh, cool," and like takes a sip of it.
Yeah,
whatever
man.
the fuck it is.
Cranberry
doesn't spit it out, just opens his mouth and goes, lets it fall back.
Like
The
a baby.
chunks.
And they taste something
Yeah, just they
gross.
go.
Oh, come on, dude. Savannah's gonna have to clean that up.
No, into the cup.
Oh.
I don't know why I'm miming. I have a cup. Like that.
You don't like cranberry and broccoli juice?
No.
I always go broccoli, and it's because it's a good source of protein and
it's not
nutrients.
Iron,
fiber,
niacin,
iron. Oh, sorry, I always get those two confused because iron is hard and protein makes you strong, which is hard.
Whoa, that was a minefield. Actually,
protein makes you hard, bro.
Well, check out these things. Boom, boom.
Dylan
Go ahead, touch him.
Zach puts a hand up to Dylan for a high five, like to whoever's near him.
Yeah, she does. She high fives him, and then she walks over to Savannah and just sort of like squeezes her hand and walks back around toward Savannah's room.
You guys hear as you go down the hallway, you guys hear, dude, creatine actually makes you hard. Protein just builds your muscles up as you.
You're a nightmare. You're a nightmare of a human.
RP.
Wow. Wow.
Rest in extinct or whatever.
Jesus.
Wow, Austin. Yeah, so when Dylan does that, Savannah will like hesitate a second and then like catch up to what that was about and follow her.
I think as they get into the room, she's gonna turn around and close the door. Like as soon as Savannah gets into the room, she turns around and closes the door right behind her, and just like full on falls into her head against her the side of her neck, just like huge hug. So sad.
Yeah, Savannah will hug her back tightly and just wait. think eventually she'll just say, "Are you okay?"
I'm gonna be okay. Pip passed away last night, this morning, sometime.
I'm sorry, that's awful.
Yeah.
She's just gonna kind of like, before she was just kind of like holding her tightly, like unsure, and I think she's just gonna kind of like gently, like kind of just rub a circle on her back, trying to like be comforting. Do you want to do the mission tonight or no? You don't have to.
No, I'm gonna do the mission. I just feel like I got two very innocent creatures that I was supposed to care for killed in one day.
I don't think you got them killed. I mean, you didn't do anything to Pip. That's a very short-lived animal, and what was done in the past was already done. Neither event was your fault.
It still feels like it, though.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But it wasn't, and I would have done the exact same thing. And
I guess-
spiders really don't live that long, you know?
I know. Doesn't help. But I know. He was just like the first thing that I was able to care for other than myself, you know?
You know, just because the pets that we have and the animals that we care for pass on doesn't mean that we didn't take excellent care of them. That's kind of the unfortunate part about having different lifespans.
You're right.
You still took excellent care of him.
I mean, maybe not for the past few weeks. I could have been there more.
I know how you feel.
Okay, I'm gonna go absolutely smush my entire face into Possum now, okay?
Yeah, that's good. He needs it.
Good. But also first, can I smush my entire face into your entire face? Please?
I think Savannah's just going to go like bright red and then just nod.
Then she leans in and gives her just the biggest kiss.
I kind of thought the last one was just about, you know, dying. So this is a good. This has been good for me.
Okay, it wasn't just about dying, but that helped me have courage, I will say.
As long as it wasn't just about this sort of imminent death kind of a thing.
No. It was about you. And she's going to reach up and tuck a strand of her hair behind her ear. And then say, okay, possum, smoosh.
Yeah, I think as you get back out of the room, Possum bounds down the hallway, just already ready, jumps up, meets you in the hallway. And that's where we'll end.
Awesome.
Yeah. Guys, we did it.
We're so
You're
back.
all amazing. We're so fucking back.
We're so back.
So back.
Look, Pakara's in the chat. Pakara.
Hey.
Listen, our recording schedule, we don't know. We don't know for sure exactly what it's going to be. But what we're doing is, as we figure it out, we'll let you guys know. And when we go live, you'll be able to come on here and check it out. We are going to be doing things a little bit different with this book. We may record 2 episodes in a row on a live recording. So you'll want to be here to catch them, because they will still stagger when they come out in the podcast and YouTube. They'll be every 2 weeks. But if you come to the live recordings, you might get a little extra stuff,
Some behind the
episodes.
scenes.
Yeah, definitely some behind the scenes. As y'all saw today, we recorded monologues that we would normally do those offline and play them. But yeah, so this is going to be a fun season. We're back. We're happy.
Well,
We're out here killing dogs, and
No one's happy.
no one's happy. These children are all fucking
Killed-
upset.
Killed a
Yeah.
dog first episode. Great.
Damn.
Had
Austin's
three
back.
bummer
Love it here.
monologues in a row.
It's going to be beautiful. Everybody, trust me, this season, no, everybody's going to be safe. It's going to be happy. No death. No controllers.
God.
There's already been a death.
Who?
Pippin!
R.I.P. Pip, we love you. Till next time. Bye. Pippy. Oh, Pippa. Put your pips in the air.
Mine's on the back of my laptop. I literally cannot.
Flip it
Bye.
over.
No.